Welcome back. Today we will be using a form of prayer called the Examen. It has been used for many years to help people come into the presence of God. And it's brilliant because it helps us become more aware of where God is talking to us throughout our normal day-to-day lives. As we begin this time of prayer, I invite you to get into a comfortable sitting position, to close your eyes and to take a deep breath. Focus on your breathing. Use this time to still yourself. Let thoughts come and let them go. We will be using our hands to guide us through the Examen today, so you might want to place them in your lap in front of you. There will be 5 reflections, 1 for each finger, and after each reflection there will be a minute's silence to give you time to prayerfully consider the questions. To start, could I invite you to make a thumbs up sign? The thumb denotes the good things in our life and our gratitude for them. What are you grateful for today? Where do you feel that you have been blessed today? What has added to your joy or hope, to your inspiration or fulfillment, to your sense of peace and meaning in life? Who or what might you have taken for granted? What might you have overlooked? What, if it were taken away from you, would make your life poorer? Take a minute to pray about these things. We respond with a simple prayer of acknowledgement as we say thank you to God. Next, I invite you to point your index finger. This pointing encourages us to ask the question, where have I seen God today? Take time to be still and reflect. Where have you seen God today? Let God bring certain moments back to you where He was close. Were there any moments of profound goodness today? Take another minute to pray about these things. Next, I invite you to touch your middle finger. We will use our longest or tallest finger to think about the things that stand out. Rewind the day in your mind Remember who you met, the situations you encountered, what you have seen and heard. There may be moments which felt important at the time, but that feel less significant now. There may be other moments which seemed insignificant at the time, but that have now grown in importance. Was there anything that helped you to love God and others more today? Was there anything that increased your hope? Was there anything that made you grow in faith, in yourself, others, or God? Take another minute to pray about these things. Now look at your ring finger. In many ways, this is the weakest finger, the one we have least control over. Take time to reflect. Where have I been at my least or my weakest today? These reflections may be less comfortable, but continue to be attentive to them, for they are important. Where were you not at your best? What might you have wished to have done differently? Is there something you should have done which you have not? Or is there something that you have not done which, upon reflection, you should have done? Is there anything you did today that might have been hurtful to others, even without you noticing? Take a minute to pray about these things. We acknowledge these things and hand them over to God by simply praying, "I'm sorry." Finally, take hold of your little finger. This is the smallest finger. What small changes can you make in your life? Although small, our little finger helps to provide us. Although small, our little finger helps to provide us with balance when performing tasks with our hands. It helps us give more control to our actions. Although small, our little finger helps to provide us with balance when performing tasks with our hands. It helps give us control over our actions. Is there anything in your life which is out of balance and needs adjusting? Is there anything that is within your power to put right? What do you think you need to think or say or do to make both big and small changes in your life, to help you grow into the person that God is calling you to be? Take a minute to pray about these things. I wonder, how has this time of prayer affected you? Is there anything you need to make a note of? Perhaps there is something that you feel you need to share with someone else. If so, make sure to do so soon. Part of growing in faith is about sharing our experiences of God with others. We close this time of prayer by thanking God for what He has revealed to us. Amen.